Yesterday, at an impressive presentation ceremony, 26 families received houses and household supplies from Food for the Poor Guyana Incorporated through the St. Francis Community Developers. More details in this Sasha Ramsaran report.
Food for the Poor Guyana Incorporated, for a number of years, has been assisting less fortunate families across Guyana to acquire their own home, in partnership with a number of organizations, including the St. Francis Community Developers. Yesterday, the organization added to its list of beneficiaries by handing over 26 houses to 26 families, while offering their commitment to constructing a further 10 homes in the coming months. The beneficiaries were drawn from villages across the region, and priority was given to those families that were in dire need of assistance. Project manager attached to Food for the Poor Guyana Incorporated, Ms. Andrea Benjamin, while addressing the recipients, disclosed that the organization will be providing them with additional household items.
Homeownership is something that is prized and treasured, and we all know that. It is not something that comes easy for the families that Food for the Poor Guyana work with. And we work with the lower income families. So to be here today to celebrate with these families, this auspicious occasion of home ownership, celebrating the fact that they're able to own their own home with the help of Food for the Poor Guyana Incorporated. Apart from our houses, these families are going to be benefiting from some items that you see across there. What Food for the Poor has started to do now, we're not giving the bare house alone like we used to. What we're doing now, we're adding some additional items to it. So each house, henceforth, including you, the beneficiaries here, will be getting tables and chairs that you can use when you're dining. You'll also get 2 beds. We'll also be giving you storage shelves that you can store things either in your bedroom or your kitchen. Tabletop gas stove as was placed on the table when we came in. Those will also be given to the family. Those without access to electricity will get solar panels to provide light.
President of St. Francis Community Developers, Mr. Alex Foster, briefly shared a few words with the recipients before disclosing some of the responses that were given by the families that benefited from the houses.
Today's experience is God using us here at St. Francis, at Food for the Poor, at Ministry of Housing, to ensure that He can be able to answer prayers. When these families were praying, God didn't drop the houses out of the sky onto their allocated house lots, but He answered their prayers by using Food for the Poor, and then Food for the Poor using us. I can use the word using because God uses us on a daily basis to create miracles. Another family said they don't want to finish what? Bathing, shower and flush toilet. It might be simple for us who grew up with it, but for some people it is a very unique experience. One grandmother said, I can now die in peace, that I have a safe place to leave my grandchildren with. Another one that is catchy, I have no rent to pay this month end. I'm dread, Mr. Vincent. For the matter of fact, I have no rent to pay again for the rest of my life. And for this I am thankful.
Chief Executive Officer of Food for the Poor Guyana Incorporated, Mr. Kent Vincent, during his remarks to the families, encouraged them to take care of their homes.
I'm happy to hear the reports, the comments Alex made about how happy people are and the comments they were making. Things like that, although you put it over in a funny manner, it's good for us to hear. Take care of your homes. Take very good care of them. If they paint from time to time, get some paint and touch it up. Paint will help to protect the wood. And we've seen some places where we've built homes. Some people allow it to deteriorate. The paint starts to fade, and they don't do anything. Rain comes on the stairs, and after a while, water and wood. What happens? So you can paint it, touch it up, keep touching up from time to time. You don't have to buy a whole set of paint, but from time you do one side, go another side. touch up your home, keep your home good. And I want to say this, the chairman, Mr. Chanasu, Paul Chanasu, wherever he goes, wherever we build, he would encourage people to plant. If you have space in your yard, plant something. Plant a tree, plant trees, plant vegetables, have a garden, something that can help you. You know, and it beautifies the place. If you want to plant some flowers around very nicely, do it. Keep your place looking good.
Two of the beneficiaries took the opportunity to publicly thank Food for the Poor and St. Francis community developers for their assistance.
Thank you, thank you. I would like to thank our entire People's Board for making this possible for me and my family. So we just be living right now and trying out.
The handing over ceremony took place at the St. Francis Community Developers Japanese Hall in the presence of representatives from the Central Housing and Planning Authority, Guyana Water Incorporated, and Republic Bank Rosal Branch, among others. To date, a total of 78 houses have been constructed in Region 6 by Food for the Poor Guyana Incorporated. Sasha Ramsaran reporting for Channel 8 News.